And that's really what I'm so interested in, to see people beginning to make different choices in their own lives, you know, seeing people who recognize the value of choosing health, you know, both in our everyday decisions and then in our decisions when we get sick. But I want to start with our everyday decisions, because I know, again, in my own life, I learned the hard way. I fainted from exhaustion 3 years ago, and I hit my head on my desk, and I broke my cheekbone, and I got 5 stitches on my right eye. And that was like the beginning of my sort of exploration around my choices. I mean, I thought, well, okay, I could just drive myself into the ground, which is what so many of us do, you know, and have heart attacks or ulcers in our 50s and consider this just, well, that's just how it is. I mean, look at the numbers of people around the country, around the world, who drive themselves until it's too late. Or I can start making different choices. And that was really the beginning of my obsession, say, with sleep, and my sort of crusade against sleep deprivation, which may seem, on the one hand, it may seem like, well, why are you obsessing about something as trivial as sleep? On the other hand, it's really, for me, very foundational. And even like in our new offices at AOL, we opened 2 nap rooms, so people can take naps in the middle of the day, which seems like to me such a civilized thing to do, you know, to be able, if you're really exhausted by 3 o'clock, to go have a nap rather than go have a donut. And John Broad, who is our COO, who works with me, named them NapQuest, because AOL owns MapQuest. But it's also sort of a quest. It's also a quest for balance in our lives. And the thing that I found absolutely amazing for me is that when I get enough sleep, I lead my life very differently. I'm less reactive, I'm more creative, I'm more effective, and I'm more joyful. And the older I get, and I was 60 last July, so the older I get, the more important it is for me not just to be effective, but to enjoy what I'm doing. You know, I feel, you know, this is it. So it's not just about being productive. I really want to love what I'm doing every day, every moment. When I don't, I feel I'm just not making the right choices. And the most important choice for me, number one, is how much sleep I got. So I kind of prioritize it now. And I don't, trust me, I don't always get it right. In fact, I think I probably get it right at best 60% of the time. But if it wasn't for this prioritizing, I would have gotten it right 5% of the time. So it's like a work in progress. That's why I'm not sitting here saying, hey, I got it all worked out. Far from it. But I'm very aware of it, very conscious of it. And the fact that I talk about it endlessly until I bore all my friends means that I need to hear it myself. So by repeating it, I hear it myself.